Good morning, everyone. Take your seats, please.
Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, Captain. Wow, we had great weather this weekend, didn't we? I mean, it was just fantastic. I was out on my boat all day. How was your weekend?
Kinda shitty, sir. I worked all weekend because you directed us to fix a single broke jet, even though it wasn't a flyer for today, because we were sitting 1 percentage point below our mission capable rate standard.
Super. Let's get started. Slide, please. Let's look at the deviations from last week. Captain, I see you were late on an aircraft document review?
Yes, sir, we were. If you recall, that aircraft was hard broke, and my guys were working the fix all day. Unfortunately, we were unable to complete the doc review on time. However, you'll see we still maintained a scheduling effectiveness rate of over 99%.
Captain, as logistics professionals, we have to practice maintenance discipline with our scheduling. Being late on our maintenance tasks is unacceptable.
Yes, I agree, sir. But in this case it was unavoidable.
All right, so what actions will you take to make sure we don't have this problem again?
I don't understand. You want me to guarantee that our jets will never break? Sir, I don't know where you are going with this.
That's right. Broke aircraft are detrimental to our mission. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again.
What the fuck are you talking about? What kind of runaway train of insanity are you riding on?
I think I will need to see a briefing tomorrow about a corrective action for this issue.
Seriously? Are you fucking serious? Holy shit, you are serious.
All right. Let's move on. How are your jets looking today?
Good, sir. All our flyers are crew ready and our mission capable rate is sitting at 87%.
Great. Captain, it's very important that we, as logistics professionals, remember not to chase metrics, especially lagging indicators like mission capable rate. Pressuring maintenance leaders to treat lagging indicators as daily performance targets by looking at them out of context is not only statistically idiotic, but it encourages our AMUs to exploit loopholes and inaccurately report status, which defeats the entire purpose of tracking metrics.
I couldn't agree more, sir.
Roger. So why the hell didn't you meet the mission capable rate on Friday?
What the fuck? You just said. Never mind. Sir, the numbers you see from that day are only one data point. They tell us nothing about our overall fleet health, and offer zero insight if we don't also consider the long-term statistical trend.
Also, I don't really like how this slide looks.
I'm sorry.
Visual indicators are a vital part of AFSO 21 lean processes that we, as logistics professionals, must pay attention to. Captain, I want you to change this slide so that good jets are colored in purple, the broke jets are colored fuchsia, and the flyers for today are colored in lime green. Not dark green. God help you, if it is dark green. I will personally murder you and your entire family if I see dark green on this slide tomorrow. Lime green. With a pretty yellow border.
What the fuck is going on? Sir, I don't even control this slide.
Captain, a good officer would take the initiative and find a way to make these changes.
I feel like I have been slapped in the nuts with a branch from the crazy tree.
Let's move on.
I'm filled with the burning rage of 1,000 suns.
Oh dear, Captain. Looks like you had a QA fail.
What the fuck for?
Looks like one of your specialist trucks had FOD in the FOD collection box.
Holy catch it. That is what it is fucking there for. That has got to be the most asinine write-up I have ever heard of. Where the hell is this requirement coming from?
I directed QA to start looking at it yesterday. The FO may be secure, but it is still a potential hazard.
By that logic, I should be required to take a dump before I go onto the flight line, as my own shit, though still secure in my colon, could potentially be a FOD hazard.
That's a good idea, Captain. I'll have the chief send out a QA flash about that.
This has got to be a nightmare. That is the only possible explanation. I'm dreaming, and soon Freddy Krueger will come along to slice out my innards and put me out of my misery.
Alright, Captain. Lastly, we need to talk about your 3 cancelled sorties from last Thursday. I hope we don't see a repeat of that this week.
Sir, Ops scheduled a 16-turn-16 for that day with 5 different weapons configurations. I threatened to set the building on fire before I would let that happen, but you overruled me. We were set up for failure from the beginning. It is a fucking miracle that we only lost 3 lines, and even more of a miracle that we recovered. I don't even want to know how many regulations we violated to make that happen, and I'm convinced that we only averted catastrophe by the skin of our balls. The fact that you agreed to fly flat turns every day this month quite possibly will result in the complete failure of our operational mission and we will all be fired.
I don't care.
Sir, by flying flat turns we are only pressuring the pilots and crew chiefs to ignore potentially serious problems with the jets.
I don't care.
Someone will end up ejecting, and the jet will crash into a children's hospital.
I don't care.
The resulting citywide fire will ignite a nearby gas pipeline and trigger a transnational inferno.
I don't care.
You will be responsible for a global firestorm of apocalyptic proportions.
I don't care.
Your actions will lead directly to the extinction of the entire human race by this time tomorrow.
I don't care. Alright, that's all I have. Let's go around the room. Anything? 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 Captain, any reattacks?
Yes, I have a fucking reattack, you batshit insane senile douchebag. Oh fuck it. I'm happy to be here, and proud to serve, sir.
Outstanding. Go team. Carry on, please.
Fuck fuckity fuck fuck.